Hi, once again, this is John. I want us to go through this syllabus. It is important to just know what we are dealing with. In this case, we're discussing about QuickBooks and the QuickBooks syllabus. Now, the QuickBooks examination is going to come from the Computer Society Examination Board. We talked about Computer Society. I've worked with Computer Society before, and what I was saying is that Computer Society is fair enough. They will issue the examination, and we are going to tackle this examination. One of the things that I know is that whatever it is that we have covered is going to be easy, relatively easy. If we just follow whatever it is that we do in class, things are going to be good. I mean, it's something that we are just going to go through. I don't want to make you feel butterflies in the stomach. I just want you to feel relaxed and be sure that we are going to cover everything possible that may be covered by the examination. Now, of course, we are just going to sit for an examination just the same way we sit for examination. So, excuse me, it's important just to prepare. I will give my all, and I hope that you shall also give your all in order for us to cover the stuff that we need to cover to prepare us for the examination. Now, so this is CSK, Computer Society of Kenya Examination Board. Then let us look at some of the things that we are supposed to cover. As I said earlier, that the tuition is going to take about 40 hours. We had been given about 16 hours. I've already talked to management and drawn their attention to this, and I think we are going to get an extension of time. I hope that by the time right before the elections, we would have covered almost everything, and then now we're going to wait until such a time where we'll be ready to do the examination, or we just request CSK to give the examination. So prerequisite, when we use the word prerequisite, we're just saying that these are the skills that are required before we sit for the examination, and they are saying that all you need to do is all you need to know is the ability to use a mouse and familiarity with the Windows environment. And I think that we covered for most of the students who joined me from the beginning. We covered the ability to use a mouse, and we talked about Windows, the Windows environment. Higher, they are saying forget about day one, and also forget about the way they have arranged. We're just going to look at the things that are required. There is the QuickBook Basic, setting up QuickBooks, which we have done, navigating QuickBooks, which we have done, create the customer list, that's something that we're going to do, and we have also done. Create a vendors list, we have also done. Create an employees list, you did it. Modify the chart of accounts, we did it. Use help, that is something that I shall cover. And then the next one is accounts receivable and invoicing, which we have talked about. Track and pay sales tax, create an invoice, record cash sale, create a credit memo, manage sales forms, receive and deposit a payment, create a customer statement, and use quick report. Higher, let us go to day 3. They're saying payable and purchase orders. We've covered payables, and we know what payables are, and purchase orders we also covered. Record a bill, we did. Pay a bill, write checks, create accounts and accounts payable report, and something that we shall cover, and manage purchase orders. Then there is this QuickBooks management, reconcile an account, use asset account, enter special transaction, create a budget graph accounts, and customize accounts. Those are things that we are also going to cover, I think, towards the end. This week, I think we will be able to cover all this. Then let us look at what they're calling systematics. Systematics is just knowledge of computer, according to what I'm seeing here. What is an electronic computerized accounting? Examples of programs used. We have already talked about that, and I'll emphasize some of the things that maybe we may not have covered. Starting systematic, parts of the systematic stream. I guess this is systematics is not for us. This is for a different course. I think that's a computerized accounting, a different package other than QuickBooks. And as you can see they also have Sage, they have systematics and so on and so forth. So all we need to do is to cover the sections that have been that are on this list, and I think by this week, by end of Friday, we should have covered almost everything. So, and then the week after, we are going to now, skim through the stuff and just look at some of the stuff that we may have overlooked. But basically, I think we are remaining with a very few things. And then today, I'm also suggesting that we will reserve some time to do some sample tests. I'm going to request for some sample, past papers, and then we're going to through just to give us a feeling of what we are expected to do, or what CSK, to have a feeling of the kind of examinations that are issued from Computer Society of Kenya. So natumaini tuko sawa, na ningependa pia kusisitiza kwamba tutumie mtandao, kwamba nimeona wanafunzi ambao wanaangalia hizi video ambazo ninazituma zinawasaidia sana, kama vile Kiki amekuwa akiangalia hizi video, na umeona kwamba pia yeye iko mbele katika darasa, na nilikuwa nimesema kwamba mkienda pale kwa ofisi ya Uzima wataweza kuwapatia password ya wifi. Ukikuja pale shule una download hizi video, ukisha download unaenda nyumbani unaziangalia. Ukija kwenye darasa uko tayari. Kuna video kadhaa ambazo nitazifanya ambazo ni za yani kuonyesha an example, ya kuonyesha a practice na kitu ambacho mtafanya, mnachohitaji kufanya, na tafadhali naomba kwamba muziangalie zile video. Nashukuru, tukutane Wednesday. Asanteni.